Okay, so today is 28th. This is classwork number 19. Okay, so yesterday we discussed question number 4th, I guess. 4th was done or 3rd was done? All of you, please confirm. 4th was done or so 3rd was done? Okay, okay. Let me start this question then. Question number 4th, it is similar, little bit different. Main is the language of this question. If you are able to understand the language, question is very easy. They are saying ABC is a triangle in which altitudes, let me draw a triangle first. First understand the question because language is little bit different. They are saying A, B, C is a triangle in which altitudes BE and CF, two sides AC and AB. Altitude BE and CF. Try to understand the language. One second, let me draw from this side. Like this. Not looking good now. One second. Let me draw it again. Okay. Let me draw from this side. Now it's okay. Now read it again. They are saying altitudes BE and CF to sides AC and AB are equal. That means, please tell me all of you, which two things are equal, AB and AC or BE and CF? Please confirm. You have to read properly. They are saying altitudes BE and CF to sides AC and AB are equal. This are equal is for BE and CF or AC and AB? Very good, Golin, Mishti, Utkarsh. Very good, Bhavya. This R equal is for the altitudes, that is BE and CF. Again repeating, altitudes BE and CF, two sides AC and AB are equal. That means given to us is BE is equal to CF. Let me see, are there anyone in the waiting room? Yes, 5 are there. Okay. Now they will say repeat. Okay. So first thing, they are equal. Second thing we know is that these angles are 90 degree because it is a altitude. So we can say angle 1 equal to angle 2 equal to angle 3 equal to angle 4 is equal to 90 degree. That we have seen. Now show that triangle ABE, to prove triangle ABE congruent to triangle ACF. And second part, AB equal to AC. Or indirectly they want us to prove the triangle is isosceles, not given to us. Now, all of you, first of all, to prove them congruent, we will look for them only. Where is triangle ABE? Is the triangle this one? Again, drawing them in a separate way. A, B, E, and next triangle is A, C, F. First look at the diagram. This angle E is how much? It is number 3. Angle F is this number 2, and we have BE equal to CF given to us. Now tell me. No, beta, we have not done this question. Actually, the above one was similar. It is different. So you can see we have two things with us. Angle 3 equal to angle 2, both 90 degree. B equal to CF. One thing is missing. Utkarsh, good beta. Others, please try. Yes, if you observe these figures in the main figure, this angle A is coming in both the triangles completely. Angle A is coming completely in both the triangles. So we can say in triangles ABE and ACF, first thing that we have noticed is BE is equal to FC given to us. Second thing that we have done is angle 3 equal to angle 2, both are 90 degree. And third thing that we have found from our side is angle A equal to angle A common. Now if you observe, if you start from this angle A, you have witnessed one angle, then while walking you again witnessed the angle in continuation, and then you witness the side. So it is a double AS criteria. Yes, and triangle, let me change the name this time to make it a little bit interesting. If I call it EAB, if I call the first triangle as EAB, then what is the name of second triangle, all of you? Please try. We know BE equal to FC. So BE first and third position, it should be FC or CF. Now tell me, middle one is A. Which one is correct? Good, Ayush, Ananya, very good, beta. So let us check again with one more property. Angle A equal to angle A. Angle A is coming in middle. Angle A is coming in middle in both of them. So we cannot decide from this. Let us see one more thing. 3 equal to 2. This 3 is actually E. This 2 is actually F. E and F should be at same place. E, F. So this is the correct name. So triangle EAB is congruent triangle FAC. I have changed the name just to show you how names can be manipulated as per the question. Okay. Now we have to prove AB equal to AC. If you observe, AB is coming at second and third position. AC is coming at second and third position. They are corresponding sides. So we can say finally, therefore, AB is equal to AC by CPCT. Very good, Bhavya. And by this thing, we can say triangle ABC is a isosceles triangle, and hence proved. I hope question was very easy for all of you. Just you needed was to draw the diagram separate and think what is the third thing that you can use. Okay. Please confirm. Good. Now we will take the next question, which is little bit different from these one. Let us see. So what is the full form of CPCT? Drishti, it is corresponding parts. You must have seen these are corresponding parts of congruent triangles. CPCT means, sir, how AB equal to AC by CPCT? Vaishnav, if you observe, I named the triangles as EAB congruent to triangle FAC. The name was correct. Now you can observe AB is coming at second and third position. AC is coming at second and third position. That means they both are corresponding sides. Similarly, EA and FA are corresponding sides. I hope, Vaishnav, it is clear to you. The positions make them corresponding. Okay. So you can say angle E equal to angle F, angle A equal to angle A, angle B equal to angle C. They all are corresponding. Similarly, EA equal to FA, AB equal to AC. You have to look for the position. Please confirm, Vaishnav, if it is clear to you. Okay. So the name should be correct. If name is correct, finding the corresponding parts will be very easy for you. Okay. Now let's take the next question. I'm taking a lot of time to solve all these questions. So you will please utilize these to solve the questions from RS Agarwal in your RS register. Okay. Keep practicing from that also. So here we have ABC and DBC, two isosceles triangles. Let me draw them. So first triangle ABC and second triangle DBC, like this. One second. So we have two triangle A. Oops, this is A. This is B. this is C, and this is D. They both are isosceles triangle in which AB equal to AC and BD equal to CD. Now they want us to prove angle, complete angle ABD, complete angle ABD is equal to complete angle ACD. All of you tell me, how shall we prove this? Okay, very good. Utkarsh, Jasnoor, okay. AB equal to AC. So first tell me, do we have to do by congruency or by any other method? BC equal to BC, okay. By proving them congruent. But which triangles you will take for angle ABD and angle ACD, all of you? Which triangle you will take in which they are coming completely? Yes, Rudra, correct. Others, please try. Which triangles do you find in which angle B is coming completely, angle C is coming completely? Utkarsh saying, okay, Utkarsh, okay. Others, please try. Both triangles. Ayush, if you take both triangles, the issue is angles are cutting. If you take triangle ABC only, if you take triangle ABC, this part is coming, this part is coming, and lower triangle, these parts are coming. So you can see we have to prove a sum of these two. We have to do a construction in this case, because taking triangle this way, this complete angle is not coming either in ABC or in BDC. Class, you can see this angle ABD is not coming in this triangle nor in this triangle. That means given triangles are not sufficient for us to prove congruent. We have to do a construction. Please, all of you, try and tell me which construction can give you two triangles in which these angles are coming. Please tell me which construction. Okay, extend BC. Extend BC, no. A to D, Mishti. Very good, beta. Mishti, going good. Others, please try. We will draw perpendicular. No need of perpendicular, beta. Just join A and D. If we join A and D, I will tell you one more way to solve this question. You all are doing by this, it's okay. 1 second. Eraser. Oh, what happened? Now what's selected? So we saw given triangles are not appropriate for us to prove these things. So we will from our side draw or join this line A and D. Now we have got two triangles, and you can observe that triangle ABD and triangle ACD. Now see that the angle that we want, ABD, is coming in this triangle ABD and ACD is coming in this triangle completely. So we can start now. Given to us AB equal to AC, BD equal to CD, and third thing is, all of you, third thing is, yes, third thing is side AD and side AD are common. So by triple S, sorry, yes, by triple S criteria, we can say the two triangles are congruent. So by triple S, they are congruent, and you can say triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ACD, I guess. Let us check again, is it correct or not? We want AB equal to AC, please check. AB, AC, correct. BD and CD. BD and CD. Where is BD? In this, okay, triangles have taken wrong, sorry. Triangle name is ABD and ACD. Now check. AB, AC, correct. BD, DC. BD, DC. So the name is correct. Now, after this, we can say by CPCT, this angle B is coming in center, this angle C is coming in center, therefore angle B equal to angle C, hence proved. I guess it is clear to everyone. I'm not writing all these steps, The main was construction part, because before construction we were not having any triangle in which these angles were coming complete. I hope it's clear to everyone. Now, do you want to see one more way to solve the question? Very good, Rudra. Do you want to see one more way? Can you think of one more way? I am giving you a hint. Chapter number 5, axiom was there. We have not studied, but still you all know. If equals are added to equals, then wholes are equal. Do you remember that thing? If equals are added to equals, then wholes are equal. So if I say 2 is equal to 2 and 3 is equal to 3, they are two different equations. If I add them, what will happen? 2 plus 3 is equal to 2 plus 3. That is, if equals are added, then the wholes are equal. This thing we will use to prove this very easily. No congruency required at all. In this question, we could have solved without using congruency rule. Let us see how. Shall we start, all of you? Shall we start with that method? I hope most of you must have got this also. Most of you must have got. Now you can give your answers also. Simple theorem, sorry, simple axiom. If equals are added to equals, then the wholes are equal. So I can say if this is angle 1, this is angle 2, this is angle 3, this is angle 4. First thing we can say is angle 1 equal to angle 2. All of you, why? Why we can say angle 1 equal to angle 2? How we can say this thing? Please confirm. Angle 1 equal to angle 2. No, Moksha. They are opposite angles to equal sides. This side AB and AC are equal. So because angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Similarly, we can say angle 3 equal to angle 4 because BD equal to DC. So these also are equal. Now this is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. Add equation 1 and equation 2. What we will get? We will get angle 1 plus angle 3 is equal to angle 2 plus angle 4. And we all know when equals are added, then wholes are also equal. So we can say angle ABD is equal to angle ACD. So today we have seen two ways to solve a same question. One was the conventional one, which is corresponding, this congruency of triangles, and second one is using a axiom. I hope it is clear to all of you. Sir, how are they equal? Okay, Vaishnav, have you got this? 1 equal to 2. Are you getting this? 4 and 6 you are saying, na? 4 and y. Vaishnav, 1 and 2 are equal because they are opposite to AB and AC. 3 and 4 are equal because they are opposite to BD and DC. This much you have got. Please confirm. Vaishnav, this 3 and 4 are equal because BD equal to DC. Yes. Now we have got two different equations. Okay. I have told you, if you have suppose you have a box. How should I say? Suppose you have a square. It will not work. Okay, suppose you have a scale 2 centimeter long. It is equal to another scale 2 centimeter long. This is the first case. Then you have one more small square which is of 1 centimeter. This thing, this is also 1 centimeter. Just try to understand the thing that I'm doing. Vaishnav, this is the first case. You have two rectangles, 2 centimeter, 1 centimeter, and this thing, and two squares of 1 centimeter side. If you add them, what will happen? If you add them, this one portion will add like this, and this one portion will add like this. Aren't they equal? Vaishnav, if you add two different equals, the total that is coming, isn't that also equal? Yes, sir. So by this way only, I have done adding left hand side, adding right hand side, they are also equal. But sir, how 4 equal to 6? Beta 4 और 6 कहाँ से आ गया आपके पास? Where is 6? Beta 6 is nowhere. From where you are getting 6? 4 is not equal to 6. 1 plus 3 equal to 2 plus 4. That's it. We don't have any 6 in this question. Okay, you are adding them properly. Beta, ये 1 नहीं है. It is angle 1. ये 3 नहीं है. It is angle 3. Okay? Don't confuse like that. They are not numbers. They are angles. I've given name. Okay? Now clear to you? Yes, Moksh. We have given names. That is why I told you to put a circle over this so that you are not confusing. They are not normal numbers. We have made them special. Vaishnav, now is it okay? Vaishnav. Vaishnav. Yes, sir. Okay, don't add them, please. They are names, they are not values. Okay, so let's take the next question now. I think most of you must have doubt in this question, or you can tell if you have done. Triangle ABC is a isosceles triangle. Let me draw this. Done, Utkarsh Singh. Very good, beta. Let's see. We have a triangle like this. One second. This one is important, huh? Please. Golden Singh, done. Good, beta. So we have a triangle ABC. This is a triangle ABC. Now what they are saying, it is a isosceles triangle. That means AB equal to AC is given to us. Now side BA is produced. Side BA is produced to point D such that AD, this AD is equal to AB. So given to us, first thing, AB is equal to AC and AD is equal to AB. Now they are saying, show that angle BCD is a right angle. We have to prove this complete angle. To prove angle BCD is equal to 90 degree. Now, as I've told you, you have to see the to prove part carefully. They want you to prove this angle equal to some particular value. Now, if you see the question, we don't know any value. From where? Which property can help us to get an angle value? All of you, which property can help you to find an angle? RHS congruency. Okay. No, Moksh, it will not help. I'm asking, yes, Utkarsh, you have to think that which property can give you angles like 90 degree, 180 degree, these angles. From which property you can get these angles? Triple S criteria. Okay. But you people are forgetting one thing. If you want to prove them congruent, how will that prove that this angle is 90 degree? All of you, just Noor. How will that prove? I don't get it. Suppose I take triangles like this. I'm just showing you that it is possible or not, because solution is different for this question. Just going by your way that you want me to go. You have taken two triangles. Okay, I am also taking. Then you have done, are you saying CA bisects BD? CA bisects BD. Yes, beta. We will see that also. You want to say that these angles are equal, then angle this equal to angle this. But I don't get how you can prove them congruent. Sir, by ASP, Rudra saying. Yes, beta. It cannot be done by congruency, I guess. we can construct from AC. Okay, let me tell you, you are going a little wrong in this question. 1 second. We have to observe the two proof. Here, we don't have to prove anything equal. We have to prove this angle equal to 90 degree. For that, first you need to understand what is given to you. 1 second. So right now we are standing at this position that AB is equal to AC and AB equal to AD. First you tell me from these two equations, what do you get? Very good, Drishti. From these two, what do you get? AB equal to AC and AB equal to AD. What does it tell you? Third equation. Please tell me. If two things are equal to a same thing, then they are also equal. If two things are equal to same thing, then they are also equal. So we can say therefore AC is equal to AD. We have got this thing. So I have made this line also. So these three are equal. Now, as I was asking you, from where can we get a value? From where can we get a degree measure? For that, we have angle sum property. Mishti is saying we can prove DBC is a right angle triangle. But how can you prove? That is the question. Na? Okay. Now see, we can say angle A, sorry, in triangle BDC, angle B plus angle C plus angle D equal to 180 degree. This should be the thought process by ASP of a triangle. Sir, if we know that AC is perpendicular, then it will be 90 degree. Beta, it is not given to you. AC is not given to you perpendicular, no? You cannot take from your side. Moksh, you cannot take from your side. Okay, so the thing which was going in my mind is somewhere I have to find a degree measure. So I came to the property which is giving me degree measure, and that property is known as angle sum property of a triangle. So now I have taken the right train to my destination. Now question is where to turn the train for particular to prove. If you see, we want angle C only. If you observe, we want angle C only and we want to eliminate B and D. So let us name them. Are you saying, sir, if BA equal to AD, if BA equal to AD, then AC is perpendicular? No, beta. If BA equal to AD, that means AC is a bisector only. It doesn't mean it is a perpendicular bisector. You cannot from your side make it a perpendicular. Okay, Ayush? If a ray is bisecting two lines, it doesn't mean it is perpendicular. It can be, but it is not important. Now see, all of you, let us name it. Suppose this is X, this is Y. Now tell me, this angle will be how much? If this is X, this is how much? Because ABC is an isosceles triangle, we can say if this is X, this is also X. Similarly, if this is Y and triangle ACD is a isosceles triangle, this is also how much? Yes, class? Y. So we have got this. Now put the values. Angle B is X, angle C is X plus Y, and angle D is your Y only equal to 180 degree. And now when you solve it, what will you get? Twice X plus twice Y equal to 180 degree. 2 common, X plus Y equal to 180 and X plus Y is equal to 90 degree. And we all know X plus Y is actually angle BCD only. I hope you're getting this. Yes. Now time is up. I forgot to see all of you. Let us finish it over here only. You can try this question on your own again. Watch the lecture again if you are having any confusion. Tomorrow we will discuss again if you have any issue.